So here we are, part 2. Thankfully the sun's come out and it's a little warmer. So this is what I was just talking about. If we looked at many other sports, let's say baseball, so golf's not exclusive, we're trying to use good athletic skills. Key thing is about the golf club needs to be on a correct, just move this, a correct line and delivery. So if this was a tree, okay, I want to try and deliver the blow in line. So if we look at the golf club, it's in a line. The only way to guarantee that stays to deliver in that line is if I don't throw it off the line. So that's going to lead to much more dead centered, square, solid striking. So we've now becoming to more familiar about creating this coiling backswing or centered weight distribution. Never sway, it's not necessarily the easiest way. What we need to start doing now is in the first part of the downswing, creating a pull. So here's a couple of little exercises I use myself to give me the feel again and also the movement. So if you make a backswing halfway, use this right hand to support or resist this arm, because I want this shoulder, rib cage and left leg to see if I can stretch my body and begin a pulling motion. Okay, and this arm is trying to resist upwards and I'm pulling. So then if you put the club back, your hand back on the club, this will give you the feeling of what it's like to create the initial pull. And you'll see a couple of things, how this right trail arm works, how my left side starts to work into my left lead side of the body. So pulling, resisting here, so it's like an upward pull. Meanwhile this is trying to move towards the target. So that creates the initial pull, and then if we take this side off, then I can just gently release this trail arm. So if I'm swaying, the pull's really hard and this arm here starts to go early, or this side starts to go early, and as a result, if this was that tree, instead of moving in and then squaring the club to the tree, or the golf ball in this case, look, so I'm moving up, pull, then starting to take over with this right arm. That's the correct sequence and that's the dynamic way of doing it. So part 2 is then to try and get a little more dynamic. So if I make a backswing, what I'm going to do is step and try and get this side leading. So what you might feel here is as I make half a backswing, as I step and look to get this side changing direction, you'll feel a bend from the elbow. So it works something like this. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so there's a couple of little things you can do just to begin working. Once you think you've mastered this centered backswing, start working to create a pull before the release. Enjoy doing that. It's cold, so get doing some of those every day. Keep yourself nice and warm and busy, and I'll be back shortly and see you again soon. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.